In this video, we will see how to configure Oracle Extended Tablespace Monitoring in a BMC Patrol environment. Now, let's go to the BMC Patrol console. To be able to monitor tablespaces using Oracle Extended Tablespace Monitoring, the Oracle database instance needs to be configured using the oracle.kml. Here, you can see we have already configured the database instance for getting monitored using oracle.kml. Oracle_ETSM.kml is a component of the Oracle KM installation. To be able to load the Oracle_ETSM.kml on the Patrol console, you would need to preload the KML using the pconfig variable agent setup preloaded KMs. Now we have preloaded the Oracle_ETSM.kml. Now let's load the KML on the Patrol console. And you can see the ETSM is loaded on the console. By default, all the table spaces which are not temp, undo, rollback, or read-only are monitored in the ETSM regular container. And the temp, undo, rollback, or read-only table spaces are monitored in their respective containers. By default, the history option for the Oracle_ETSM is set to off. And when turned off, the Oracle ETSM application class collects data for only those table spaces for which the threshold specified at the ETSM container level is reached. And when the history is turned on, then the ETSM application class collects historic data for all the table spaces. Also, you can sort the table spaces into different containers like large and very large, depending on their size. The size option can be specified in ETSM instance level configuration or the ETSM global configuration. And similarly, the history option can also be specified at the instance level configuration and at the ETSM global configuration. You can also exclude certain table spaces from being monitored at the instance level as well as at the global level configuration. Now let's have a look at the instance level configuration. For that, we will use the menu command ETSM knowledge module commands. Here you can see you have tablespace history options, tablespace size settings, exclude ETSM tablespaces. Now let's click on the tablespace history options. Here you can see it is set to off. Similarly, we will check the tablespace size settings. Here you can specify the tablespace size in MB for large and very large tablespaces. So any tablespace whose size is greater than the size specified in the large, those will be monitored in the ETSM large container. And if the size is greater than the size specified in the very large, then it will be monitored in the very large container. When you specify a size for the tablespaces, please make sure that you do it for both large and very large tablespaces. Now let's check the tablespace exclude option. Here you can create a filter for the tablespaces that you don't want to monitor, and also you can select the type which the filter should be applied to. Please note that the filter policy takes precedence from top to bottom. Now let's have a look at the ETSM global configuration. For that, we will use the menu command Oracle knowledge module commands. And here you have global exclude ETSM tablespaces, global tablespace history options, and global tablespace size settings. In this video, we are not going to use the tablespace size settings and exclude any tablespaces. We'll just enable the history from the global tablespace history options. We'll set it to on and click on apply. In the messages, you can see that the ETSM history is enabled. Now we will click on exit. And now we can see that it has started collecting data for all the table spaces in regular, in temp, and in undo. So in this video, we saw how to configure Oracle Extended Tablespace Monitoring in a BMC Patrol environment. Thank you for watching.